Hey, we got another juicy one. Let's do this. Hey, this is certified. Hey, let's do this, guys.
You're going to be smashing a lot of robots in Atomic Heart. You'll need to blast them in two or tear them limb from limb to ensure your own survival. But those moments of violence are just one part of a bigger cycle. By destroying robots, you can then harvest their components, which can then be used to upgrade your weapons and abilities, which in turn can then be used to destroy more robots. That's the cycle of life in the halls of Facility 3826.
I'm very satisfied with what we're seeing and hearing right now, because even the combat we're seeing, like as we're about to get into the ripping tier, I can already tell in the combat, every time the person was swinging, you was actually seeing damage. Hey.
Developer Mundfish has put a lot of work into making Atomic Heart's combat system as satisfying as possible, and a big part of delivering that satisfaction is through detailed damage. As you cleave through robots, their synthetic skin will tear open and reveal the metal structures within. More industrial-style enemies will see their armored casings become scratched and dented with each new strike. And, of course, bullets will puncture enemies with holes and rockets will blast them to pieces. No matter your choice in weaponry, the deadly impact of them will be reflected on the enemies you battle. While Atomic Heart's numerous weapons and special powers can be used on any enemy, there's often a benefit to choosing the right weapon for the job. Each type of robot has a unique vulnerability that you'll want to exploit, and so discovering that weak point and targeting it with the right weapon will help you take down ferocious foes as fast and efficiently as possible. Sometimes those weaknesses will be obvious during the course of battle, such as a robot's armor opening up to expose its glowing core. For the times when a weakness is not obvious, your personal scanner will provide hints to help you find it. With your robot enemies dead, their shattered remains can then be looted for components. Polymer batteries, superconductors, and other electronic items are just some of the things you'll find on them, and these can be used to upgrade both your weapons and the abilities of your polymer glove. That includes special skills such as blasting bolts of shock and electricity, freezing enemies in place, and telekinetically smashing robots into the floor.
I love it when the more you actually, like, more enemies you kill, the more you actually benefit, the more, like, stuff you can have, and I just love all of that, because that means if I'm just trying to do as many side missions as possible, by the time I get to the main missions, I should have some crazy power-up abilities and all sorts.
Your telekinesis skill isn't just useful for beating up foes though, it can also be used to collect scraps and items from around the world. Mundfish has created a unique looting mechanic that allows you to telekinetically vacuum up items close to you. Drawers and cabinets quite literally open up and their contents leap into your hands. This means you don't have to open and search every individual cupboard and container, which ensures Atomic Heart's rapid pace is never slowed. You may be able to collect everything in a room within a few seconds, but you will have to be aware of how much you're carrying. Everything you pick up.
That is already my favorite fucking feature, because I'm already addicted to looting as a motherfucker can be, and for us to have that feature, bruv, these man, they are fucking geniuses. These guys went in. And I know you still have to watch for how much stuff you got, but I don't mind, I'm pretty sure they got some smart ways of dealing with that as well. This is so satisfying to watch.
Goes into your Yarov Apalakov backpack, which shrinks objects so that you may carry much more than usual. However, while items do get smaller, they don't get lighter. Mundfish says that traveling around the world with a ton of resources stacked in your bag can get uncomfortable, suggesting there may be some kind of inventory management required.
This is a fucking genius idea as well, because in these games there is already people that just because it's extremely time consuming, they would not be looting and stuff like that. But at least in this, if you want to loot, you can do it extremely quickly and still continue. And this is a super time saver. It just keeps you more into the world and want you to just keep exploring as quick as possible. Keep pretty much having more times into the battles. I'm really hoping that the world is extremely large, because I'm not gonna lie, as soon as I get this game, I'm gonna be spending so much time in this. I'm gonna try to go to everywhere and loot every fucking thing, and try to get as many weapons, try out all the goodies, see if we can try different builds and all of that. Man, this is gonna be banging. Oh, I can't wait. Every time they're showing us new details of this game, I'm just falling more and more in love with this game, to be honest, guys. Comment down below on what you think, guys. Subscribe if you're new, like if you like the video, and I'll catch you all in the next one, guys.